It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Taking it about the 16. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Foley Fadukasi, the former UConn Husky. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball is intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Lawrence will throw.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Straight ahead, Etienne. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. And they'll go again with Etienne.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Etienne up the middle.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne,
50 yards. yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
McManus's point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
No, we changed it.
Play action. It's Jackson. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
From 13 yards out.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
On third down, here's Bigsby.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He was brought down by Hamilton. A gain of 13 yards.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
ETN once more.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that a powerful arm is the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. To throw is Jackson. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm with a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now Lawrence to throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. A handoff for ETN.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
129 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, Lawrence
escaping the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brenton Strange,
a 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
On second down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson.
And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Another toe for ETN.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Play action. It's Lawrence.
He'll buy some time right.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Draw play, ETN.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Ravens 15. Brendan McManus to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Take that, thank you. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Don't worry.
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.